up, guys? We are back at you, and in today's video we're going to be installing the MSD superconductor high performance plug wires that are custom cut to length. These wires offer 40 to 50 ohms per foot of resistance, high EMI suppression abilities, tough silicone synthetic sleeves so you don't have to worry about them burning or getting messed up, durable and extra thick boots. These are custom cut to length, so they can be used on so many applications. Today you got behind me, we are using them on the 87 Turbo T, aka the Silver Bullet, as you have seen in my other videos, which is the 8-second 1,000 horsepower beast of a race car. So for about 120 bucks here, you get the 8-cylinder set. Now obviously we're working on a V6, so we're not going to be using all 8, which is nice. We'll have 2 extras in case any of them would ever get burnt or messed up. And these are bendable, so you could bend these to wherever you need them to go, as far as clearing the headers or having any other type of clearance issues. Got a nice MSD stamping. These are 8.5 millimeter, black and gray, so they match the car very well. So we are just going to start here, and we're going to cut our ends and cut them down to length. If you open up the box here, they do come with a tool to cut them, which is nice. Makes it easy. Stop for what? Anyway, we put these on to tag them to make sure 1 through 6 we'll be using. So we will not be needing 7 and 8. Sorry, 8 cylinders. We don't need those. Oops. Alright. There we go. That's more our speed. Got some cool MSD stickers. Put them on my sticker wall in the back. Anyway, guys, we will get busy. Why is the intercooler pipe off? The intercooler pipe off is off because we are fixing the ugly dent that was sitting right in the middle, where they filled a hole for the nitrous that used to be on this car. So that's getting filled. So we're gonna do one at a time, and we're gonna get these on. So it's best to always lay these out from biggest to smallest here. It's always good to start with the biggest because, you know, you can always cut down what you don't need. It's better to have more than enough than not enough. And as I'm looking here, it's weird. We got one oddball boot, which is kind of strange. So we'll use this. We probably won't be using this, and we'll go ahead and start with one that we are going to run onto the cylinder 1 plug. Boom, that's a little bit better. We got our nice Mac Tools super lightweight hood lamp. This is a fiberglass hood, so this one is a little bit better than the other one I have. It's got 3 different settings as far as the light. We have it on the highest setting right now, and yeah, you will definitely be able to see what you're doing. So let's dig right in. This car is still running the stock coil pack. It's got the MSD ignition box sitting behind it. We are going to start here, and it's the same as the standard Grand National coil. I believe one is, ooh, that was not even touching. Wow. Oh, that just popped right off. Okay, that was a dead cylinder. Come on. Where is one? Okay, one is, this thing's upside down. So we got 2, 4, 6. We should have 1, 5, 3 right over here. So this should be one right here. It's always good to run these, the heat protective sleeve. So we're gonna pop that right up over here and get that on. All right, guys. So I'm on to my last one here, and I'm going to give you a demonstration on how to cut these down, install the boots to length. So first, you're going to run the wire, and you're going to get basically a happy point of where the length is going to be. As you can see, I already got the top 1 through 6, or not 1 through 6, 2, 4, and 6 ran. So now we're going to be doing 1. We already got 1, 3, and this last one's 5 here. So I got it right where I want it. So we're going to cut approximately right before the end of the post. So we'll go ahead and get our cut right here. It's always good to, you know, leave a little bit of extra slack. You don't want a lot of tension on your wires. You also want to make sure that they are clearing the header, which I did verify on the other side. So now we got our boot cut. We are going to take a pair of, I use these wiring pliers, and I will cut approximately 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch, depending on, you know, what style end you have. And you're just going to make a nice incision all the way around, but you're not going to go all the way through. You're just gonna go real slow, make sure it pierces, and then you're gonna, hopefully this goes right, pull, just like that. And you guys can see, we got our wick hanging out right here. You guys can capture that. We got the wick, and that's a perfect length right there. After doing 5 of these already, I've gotten pretty good at it. So let me go ahead and grab my boot and my end, and we will get it connected. So here you have our boot, and you have the end, and you see it's just a style crimp. You are going to put the wick right up until it touches right before the top of the post would go, right where my fingernail is. So I'm going to slip it in there just like that, put our nail on our wick to hold it in place. We are going to take our pliers and we are going to shape it. Now this is kind of the tricky part because you could easily mess up doing so. You don't have to go super tight, you just want a nice round shape. So it's going to be easier for you to get the boot on. Go real slow, take your time, and just kind of shape the metal to get a nice round shape. Also want to make sure it's still going to hold, because you do not want these coming loose, guys. There you have it. I'm going to take the camera off and get you guys a closer look real quick here. So here you have it. You got a nice round secure connection, and the wick is perfectly lengthed. So now what we can do is go get some dielectric grease, or some like to use spit, but it's a little dirty. And then we're gonna go ahead and dielectric grease this up so it slips right into our boot. Alright guys, we got our Permatex dielectric grease. We're gonna put a little bit on. This stuff is very slimy, and we're just gonna rub it on there just like so to reduce friction when putting the boot on. We're gonna dab a little bit inside of our boot just like that, and we are going to get messy. So we're gonna take this bad boy and literally, as you would, you're just gonna slip it in. Alright guys, now I've gotten myself all full of this stuff, so that's why I brought my towel here, to reduce me sliding and slipping all over. And you're just gonna muscle it on until you see the end of the boot pop out, and that's perfect right there. You're gonna wipe your access off, pop this up for you guys, just give you a look in there. Hopefully you can see it. Let's see. Yep, you can see our conductor end right in there. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pop it on till you hear a click. It's very important you guys hear the click to make sure it is secure. There's our click. Now we just tuck our wires how we like them, and right there is about how I want them. We'll clean those later. And yeah, there you have it guys. These are fully installed, all secure. We got our ends nicely bent to where we want them, nothing touching the header, so we don't have to worry about anything burning up. We'll make our way to this side here and show you guys how clean it looks over here. Ooh, look at that sun shining in on us. This one I could tuck up a little bit. I do not want it resting on the intermediate shaft, so nothing touching the header. Now, since it's still not touching the header, I'm still going to decide to run these boots, and these simply just slip over to give us extra protection from anything burning up. If one of these decides to move, just a socket slips right on. You can see our old wires. These are going in the trash, and the good news is we still have 2 leftover perfectly awesome wires in case one ever burns up, and we will definitely keep these at the track with us. Alright, so there you have it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful if you guys ever decide to go with a custom universal MSD plug wire. They're a great improvement to any stock old plug wires you might have, and it's always important to keep your wires maintained as well as your plugs. So keep that in mind guys, and make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe this video, and we'll see you at the next video with more boosted footage. Peace out guys.